My name's Henrietta Stuart and I'm a landscape painter. I paint mainly light. My interests are light, colour, form, composition. I mainly work in oil paint. I go out into the landscape and I'll draw and I'll bring those drawings back and I'll work them up in the studio. And then I'll attack the canvases in paint. A lot of people look at my work and they go, oh yeah, Turner, great. And I'm like, how could you not? He is one of the greatest British artists. I mean, they're just unbelievably beautiful. I could look at them time and time again, so I'm never sad or upset if somebody says that my pictures are Turner-esque. Yes, I owe him a lot. He can teach me masses and go on learning forever and a day. My work is basically about light. When I started painting, I think from an early age, we travelled a lot, we went to loads of different places, and when I was at university I based everything on still lives. So I used to set up still lives in the studio and work from those, but it was in my second year that we moved out into the countryside around Newcastle. We went to a village called Wark, and we basically drove east and west to come into the university and to go home. We didn't come in that often. We managed to do a deal with the university that we would paint out in our place in the country. And it opened up these massive vistas and these incredible skyscapes. And I think from then on, although I worked in a much more abstract way when I was at university and just after, the more I've gone on, the greater the journeys I've taken to different countries, to Australia, to Africa, to Greece. I've lived in France. For me, the light is the central part. It is the focus of the painting. It's the heart of the painting. It's also, as you walk around during the day or you get up in the morning, it's the light that makes you feel, God, this is beautiful. God, this is incredible. I can't think of anything I'd rather paint now. I was thrilled to come back to the UK after 8 years in France, because although France, the French light is beautiful, but it's not really what I wanted anymore. It was slightly too harsh in the summer, and although it had a quality of brightness about it that became slightly too much for me, and I wanted to come back to the UK where we have this incredible softness. Everybody kept saying, my God, what are you doing back here? France is beautiful and it's lovely and I want to live there. And I'm like, you actually don't know what you've got on your doorstep. We have these incredible lights here, and they are so varied and so different that I go and visit friends down in Devon. I go down to the Devon coast, down towards Axminster, and it's beautiful. I walk along the river at Richmond with the dog every morning. It's incredibly beautiful, and totally, it changes the entire time. You walk through the park. It's magical. It's lovely.